Hi, it's Barry Neale here. If you've struggled in the past to help your clients to lose weight, then I've got the webinar for you. In my next mastery series, we're going to be looking about weight loss. And can be a really complicated area for many therapists to work in, because it's not as easy as some of the other things that we work with. Although it's very common, it's not easy to get right, because eating is an analog behavior. This is not like smoking, which you can literally just turn on or off. With weight loss, it's an analog behavior. So that if there's a sliding scale, they can't not eat. So we've got to take a different approach. So we're going to be looking at various different ways in which you can get a congruent client. So we're going to be looking at their values and how to leverage their values so that that gets them started, to get them motivated. We're going to be looking about how you're going to create congruence with your clients, because most of your weight loss clients, on one hand, they really want to lose the weight. Yeah, but on the other hand, they still want that piece of chocolate. So we're going to look at how to create congruence. We're also going to be looking at how to deal with emotional eating, because a lot of times people can be okay in certain situations when they're in a certain state, but when they go into a negative state, out comes the emotional eating. So we've got to be able to deal with that as well. Then we want to start looking at, okay, so how to create unstoppable motivation. We've got to get the client determined. So how are we going to do that? Because when they're in a determined mind frame, people can do anything. So we want to learn how to get them into that state and how to make that unique for them. Then we want to look at some of the foods that they're eating, because, sometimes for some people, it can be relatively simple, because it can just be one or two or three different foods that are causing them the problem. And if you can change the way they think about those foods, then you're halfway there. So we're going to look at techniques that you can use to really get them to change the way they think about the foods. And then we're going to look at other things like exercise, and actually how important is exercise when it comes to long-term weight loss. So we're going to look at all these things. Now the webinar is going to be about 2 hours long, but what I'm going to do is, because there's a lot of information, I'm going to be sending you links to other videos of other techniques that you can use. So in total, there's going to be hours and hours of actual training that you're going to get in this webinar. So if this is something that you want to do, sign up now, because the spaces are going to be really limited. And because we're now moving out of COVID restrictions, I'm probably not going to be doing too many more of these webinars. So this is probably the last time I'm going to do the weight loss one in this form. So if this is something you want to do, sign up now. Now, I have to tell you, if you're into scripts, this is going to be a big shake-up for you, because I'm not going to be giving you scripts. I'm going to be giving you processes and techniques that you can use that will really revolutionize the way you work with clients. So if this is something you want to do, sign up now. Spaces are going to be limited, and it's going to be a great fun. As always, if you can't make it on the day, you get the recording, you'll also get the manual, and you'll get the email support as well. So sign up now. Hope to see you on the day. See you soon.